Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Crusader Kings III. We're of course Sakin Sarkuna Mahmud of Kanem. We're going for Mother of Us All. We have to take, well no we don't have to take, we have to convert all of Africa to our religion Bori. We've been doing pretty well at that, I must say, if I do say so myself. I'm still unsure as to whether we need to do the Unite Africa decision to help convert the rest. If we were to do that, we need to get Guinea back into our country, and that's kind of difficult since we lost the claim on it due to weird inheritance shenanigans. But that's neither here nor there. We just barely stopped a rebellion from actually triggering, and that's still sort of scary. If things change around here, people might still rebel, which I certainly don't want. And we have the issue that we lost essentially all our domain in the inheritance, which means we have no money and we have no men. Well, 11,000 men, but still no men. A lot of these are not from our own land. Neither is most of the money. If we look here, 2.2 daggers come from our domain, which is essentially just our capital. And 5.3 from vessel taxes, and then another 3-ish from church holdings. But we're paying 14 for our men-at-arms. Now, vessel taxes are a funny thing, because we get super little, like absolutely nothing from each vassal. If we check here, not only are feudal taxes on noble generally very bad, 10%, most of our vassals are also not our de jure vassals, because the de jure empire of Kanem is, well, there. And we don't own a lot of that, and also there are a lot of kingdom titles that we don't own, and so everybody's like, nah, I'm not gonna pay you half of my taxes because I really shouldn't be, which is, I don't know how much I like that, but it is what it is, and it's happening. So we're getting very little money. Look at this guy here, sucking Kenya with his 3.5 thousand men and 2.2 gold per month. He's giving me 0.1 ducat. 5% contribution, it's nothing. Same for levies, almost none of the levies come to us. And that continues down all this list. I don't think that there is a list for religious vassals somewhere, which I have to make, where I have to make them like me more than the Pope or something like that. I don't think that exists. I think we just get the taxes from the church holdings in our realm as long as our court chaplain lady endorses us, which she does. She does like us quite a bit. In theory, we could ask her for money, but she's not into it. Make concubine. Wait. Oh no, that's not who matters there. I think still that's. I think our court chaplain's approval is what makes them give me money or not. But I mean, just make them pay taxes. But if we look at our religion, our head of religion, you could technically ask for money now, but first of all, she doesn't have money. Second of all, she claims that we're wealthy, and third of all, she's a bit greedy, so and she doesn't like us much. So a lot of reasons why she's not giving us any money. It's fine. We'll manage somehow. We could go on a pilgrimage, but I kind of want to not be wounded before I do that. I still don't know if that actually matters, but I know that diseases are supposed to matter. Now, we wanted to do a few little wars to just grab a bit of domain, so we have maybe some income. It's always going to be an issue with control for a while in places we take, and we just recently took our second domain place here, Durna. We bought it off someone, end of last episode, and it has 19 control. We get 1.6 a month with our marshal there, but still, it's going to take a while before we get decent control here. Not to speak control of anything else we take, but I think we still want to take stuff, and I think Bariya here is a good place. Sheikh Yusuf here has a decent 14 development place, with 3 holdings in it, one of which is a temple, and a city, and a castle that even has a tiny amount of buildings. So that's kind of neat. He's an Egyptian Azraqi or something. I can declare war. We have 2 reasonable Casa Belli here. Seize it de jure or just conquer it. Now, seizing it de jure is cheaper on the prestige cost, but I have a feeling that the de jure thing's not going to work out. You see, this one says you gain the contested title. Seizing de jure also says, well, it says you gain the contested county. Slightly different. And it also says that he's going to become somebody's vassal. One of my vassal's vassal. Still says I gain the county, but it's kinda iffy. And I have no idea why I should have a de jure claim on it. Because it's in the Abbasid Empire, which we don't own. It's in the Gabriel Kingdom, which we don't own. But it's my vassal's primary title. And the duchy is held by the guy who was listed in the other thing. So I don't actually think we would get it. So let's just declare conquest. How close? We're still a bit away from Bellum Justum. That's a cheap war, so I don't think I'm going to wait. We're just going to go here. I'm going to declare. He's going to bring in a friend or two, but it'll be fine. It costs us some money because keeping up our troops is expensive. Oops, conquer county barrier, yes. But certainly we don't need to raise all our troops. I'm tempted not to raise most of my men-at-arms because I believe they're very expensive. How expensive is it to raise my mercenaries? I still have those mercenaries, I think. Let's declare war. Let's move our army raising thing. We can use just the mercenaries, and if they're not expensive, then that would be huge. Let's go here then, I guess. What do I have? Could I go to that place? Okay, okay. Let's go here. Say raise all. Let's immediately abandon the gathering. Now, I kind of want these are the mercenaries here. I'm gonna move all the mercenaries and my onagers into one army. Select them, give them a siege person to lead it, and get in there. I think I'm going to tell everybody else to stand down. Paying 22.2 ducats right now for the raised armies. I can spend these. Okay, so there is upkeep for these guys. 1.5 ducats. Which is doesn't mean that we're paying an extra 1.5 ducats because we were already paying, I think you pay like half or something when they're not raised. So it's like 0.75 ducats or something we're losing. We're actually gaining money now, that's nice. Don't know why. What went up? No, oh, the unraised men-at-arms price went super down. Why is that? Was I still paying for recovery and recovery is over now, maybe? Maybe that's what happened here. Oh, that's much better. I mean, gaining 1.9 ducats a month is not great, but at least we're not draining money. And that's it's a big difference to me. And we took his son and heir. I mean, that's a start. We might not need him, might be able to sell him off. Let's see. How can we ransom here? You're worth 50 ducats. Oh, you're that son and heir? No, right? Yeah. Oh, no, you are. I mean, 50 ducats. I'm pretty sure we're going to win the war anyway once we siege the place. So I'm just going to ransom this guy back. Take the 50 ducats. Have a quick look at this stuff. Yeah, you can marry, I know, but I don't have anybody to marry you to. Still. Don't know what to do with you, really. Wouldn't mind inheriting some stuff. But I don't know that going around and murdering a bunch of people is a great idea. We're not bad at murdering people. What just happened? Just had two sound things. I'm no longer wounded. Nice. What was I talking about? Right, murdering people. For one, there's always a 5% chance, even if you have maximum scheme power, to get discovered, which would be really bad at this point in time. And I believe I know of a secret, right? Is that how that works? I've not been playing around with this stuff too much. But I believe, focus on secrets. My secret, I murdered this anchor here. And I believe there are all sorts of ways for these secrets to spill, even after we've successfully not been exposed. Oh, come on. My fervor. Speaking of, I assume I can't ask many people right now to convert, can I? Vassals, well, not Bori. That's probably a pretty hard no. I have a house, potentially a house thing on you? Do I have a house hook? No. So we're not doing that. It's really weird to me that you have that says they might convert if you have 0% chance. Normally it lists the chance down there and says might convert. But if you have no % chance, then it just says might convert, which is weird. Random populists again. We're gonna have to keep watching these guys. I mean, these I hope won't come back. I hope to at some point get you and maybe you out of that thing, and then they might disband. Do they ever disband? I don't know. Hello, Nubian Coptic populists, though. These are peasants. But it's peasants in a lot of places. I mean, there are a lot of Nubian Coptics, I guess. Can I do anything against you? Mismanaged population, foreign culture. That seems like a no. Do we have mismanaged population on these all of these? I'm apparently evil. Poaching, outrage. Why do they all have negative events? How does everybody... How are these rulers so bad? It's mostly the fact that they're not the correct religion. They're quite unhappy about that, aren't they? Just understanding... Everybody considers me evil. It's just... It doesn't feel right. Do these numbers have anything to say with... Huh? I thought these numbers were popular opinion, but this says -10. And this was -17. All the other numbers were also weird. Also, I'm not at peace. Oh, it's because their ruler is at peace. Can I even believe these numbers? No, they're all different. Confusing. You know they're an infection against me. Now, luckily, most of these are going to be... If they're Nubian Coptics, they should all be down here. So we can raise an army and crunch them all in one spot. And we have all these unraised mad arms that we can teleport, I think. So it's not the end of the world, but I really have other things I want to do. I do want to sway you. Talk me up, gain progress. Do I spend 75 prestige for that? I think I actually do. I want to get these factions handled. He took him straight back. It's the guy we just ransomed, I think. Son and heir. No, we don't need the prisoners, so can we ransom you once again? Is there still money to be had? Yes. Money. Here you go. Go to that castle I'm sieging. Surely nothing is going to happen to you. That's funny to me. If it wasn't obvious. And I think it was obvious. Give me that land, please. Thank you very much. And now we're going to have low control there. 0. That is low control. Mine's 500% from being occupied. That's 500 is a lot. It's a number. But we have that authority focus, so even if we only have the one marshal, we do, obviously. Other places, having more places will slowly raise control everywhere. That's kind of nice. Now, are there more places like this we can just humph? That have some nice development and money in them. I don't know how big a fan I am of this context-based selection, right? If I'm zoomed out a bit, I select him. If I zoom in a bit more, I actually select the place. And same if I'm in the Empire and I'm choosing the actual states in it. If I zoom in more, I can do the actual counties. It's cute. I don't know that I like it. Maybe you get used to it, and I'm just not. But I keep clicking on the wrong... I like being a bit more zoomed out than this. And then I can't click on the individual counties. 14 development and actually 70 control. I don't know how much of that will be left once we take it. But that's 70 control. You are your own man. You have no troops. And no friends. And you're attacking somebody and losing. Well, maybe. The fact that you're attacking somebody is great. Because you can't lose war in an attacking war. Can't lose land in an attacking war. So I feel like we're just gonna go over here. Say, declare that war. I will conquer your county. Once again, we have a de jure claim here, but I don't think it's ours. Even though it's gonna say I gain the contested county. I believe none of it. I'll take it. I like it saying title and not county. Maybe that's the difference I'm looking for. Anyway, I know this is gonna work. Somebody has claims. No, no, no. I want land right now. It needs to be me. They won the Emir. And give him a rally point. Can't raise in there, so we're gonna have to walk a bit. Slightly annoying. Probably because this is under control of random people and random wars. Well, not me. Raise all. Stop the gathering. Grab the onagers and the mercs. It's not much of a reason I'm using the mercs instead of other people to do this. Except for it feels right. Since we don't get them for free, clearly, seems like the upkeep for them being raised is similar to the upkeep we pay otherwise. Yeah, I don't know. Embrace Bori, this will be your home. I mean, I do like more people who are Bori, even though he's a savvy person. An honorable follower. Really. Stubborn, content, diligent. Bit of a drunkard and a dynastic kinslayer. Gee. Who does that? Kinslay? Ugh. You have claims on a bunch of small stuff. How much do I care about this guy? He doesn't do anything for me. I mean, if we do anything, we do this one here with a weak hook and the conversion. Right? Well, if we do a strong hook, can't we then use that to make him convert? And be able to reuse it later? I think that's how that works, right? And you might just accept conversion unless it is. Just don't know what I'm doing with this guy. Do I want him in my court? Is he gonna stab me? Far from home. Oh. The more the merrier. And then I will ask you to convert, and you don't need a hook. Excellent. And now we have a loyalty hook on him. So I guess that's kind of good. I don't know if that's going to stop him from stabbing me in the back, but you know. Modifying contracts is quite tempting, but I feel like that might lead to resentment. I mean, I know it will lead to resentment. The question is how much it matters. You're actually kind of powerful. He's the guy that inherited what I should have inherited. As much as I'd like to increase your taxes, I don't think right now is the time. It's only plus... Oh, I think this must be... Yeah, this already counts the non-digital vassal thing in. That's why it's 5 and 7.5 and not 10 and 15. Yeah, I don't care about levies. I don't know how long we get these house head hooks. Because I don't always have them on these people, but this feels incorrect right now. Him? Is he the guy I'm currently swaying? Sarking Igumu? No. Oh, you're the guy who I gave land to, right? Yeah, I pressed your claim. Yeah, but you're still a powerful vassal who's not in my council. You would make an excellent court chaplain if I had modified my religion to allow. Okay, I'm weak and you're strong. A vassal in the Kingdom of Guinea? He actually brought a lot of people. He has no people of his own. And he brought 1 million allies, including 1,000 Guinean uplanders, which sounds like a scary... I mean, they're light footmen, skirmishers. But still. Huh. Okay. I feel like I've not been declared war at all this game, and then now we're getting declared war multiple times. Interesting. Well, I mean, it's not like we can do anything other than rallying the troops. I think I'm still gonna finish this one up here, and hopefully I'll have enough to repel you. Who's my enemy? I mean, I assume your allies are gonna pop in a minute. Because, as it stands, that's a joke. Who are your allies? Guinea. The Empire of Guinea? Probably. Kono, Sanda, and Solimana. Are you the Empire or the Kingdom of Guinea? Kingdom of Guinea. Wait, where's it red though? No, but it's there. Okay. So these weird people over here. We have to siege down you to get a bunch of war score. I don't want to raise my troops right here, I don't think. Well, maybe. I have enough men-at-arms to immediately make a difference. And then they should also take the time to raise their troops, right? Let's move over here. Let's pop in a bunch of men-at-arms. Stop gathering. Then gather again, so I can move. And I think they saw what was coming. I'm gonna try to crush him before anybody else can come in. Maybe get a quick siege. Now my mangonels, onagers are over here. Just gonna make the quick siege a bit slower, but I think I can raise them instantly over here once I'm done. Feels like I should be able to do that. Yeah, now the enemy allies are coming in. Who are we talking about now? Yeah, that's the Kingdom of Guinea. People who I'm standing on right now. And other folks. Risk convictions. Learning challenge. I just gain 30 opinion, flat out. Or I gain on average about 30 opinion. And have a chance of increasing my prestige. Sure. So through my efforts I lost my prestige, but it was a net positive thing. I'm pretty sure. Expected value was positive. Expected value. Pronunciation is easy if you focus on it. Otherwise it might slur a bit. Yada 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 yada. Created, imprison. Again, imprisoning criminals is something I should almost certainly be at least looking at. But it's so obnoxious that I don't want to. How does war score work here? If I remember correctly, in my previous wars, occupation of non-co-belligerents, I mean there's no such thing as co-belligerent here, of non-belligerents, places didn't gain any war score. Right? And if that is true, then all the war score from occupations should come from the aggressor's land here. And I believe having somebody fully occupied gives you 100% war score, right? So if we keep doing the math, then in my theory, assuming all my assumptions are true, sieging that one thing down should win me the war. Give me 100% war score. That would be very funny and very nice. I would enjoy it a lot. You created a cadet branch. Daura Tacius. I mean, I've created my own cadet branch before. I don't actually know what this does for us. You're my vassal with a duchy. House of the Daura dynasty, yes. Does it connect its own? No, this is still my dynasty splendor stuff. Your dynasty had you. It's just a different house, but what does the house do? That's a different house head, obviously. Every house within the dynasty is a house head. Legitimized bastards, weak hook on all members of the house, everyone. Oh, so you get these house hooks that we've been getting, and you can legitimize bastards. If that's even possible. I don't know if that's possible in my religion. I feel like it's not. But I don't super remember. Wouldn't mind this siege being over, so I can use my onagers where it matters. Put them where the sun doesn't shine and all that. Wait, are you done raising? Is this all I have? Whoops. Yeah, apparently I don't have a lot of armies anymore. I mean, we knew we didn't, but I didn't know it was this bad. I wonder if I should... I definitely should split these up. But I wonder if I should move them east. Martial perk. I think we're still gonna go for Berlin Justin. I wouldn't mind control growth. I would very much like control growth. But Berlin Justin is just too good. But I might jump there next. I also really want Engineered for Destruction though. It's tough. It's tough. But at least we have some things we want to take in our 5 years that we're locked into this thing. There's our siege. And I can enforce. And I can enforce. It's mine. It is mine. Disband all these guys. And I should be able to instantly re-raise them. And I captured somebody's guest. Ooh, you have money? No. What a joke. Speaking of re-raising, give me my onagers. Get them on there. Do you even have a siege person on there? Do not. That is a sizable mistake. Get on there. Again, I'm hoping that this war will just end. Thanks to my understanding of how war score works in this game. I might be wrong, of course. I don't necessarily want you to siege down my stuff, though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start some sort of parallel eastwards movement here. Ish. Try to keep them apart from each other so they don't attrition each other. What are you waiting for anyway? Probably there's still some levies to get here. Oddly enough. If this war comes down to a single siege, then that attack was really daft. I certainly hope it was. And it does. Until we get another Kilia, who became an amateurish plotter. Guess my education didn't really pay off, eh? I mean, she was already relatively old. Probably didn't have any educators before, so we didn't have much of a chance. But still, how old are you by now for team? 1. A bit too early for your music lessons. There we go, 100% war score. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Enforce. Honestly, considering how big the war was, these rewards are tiny. On the other hand, considering how little we had to do for it, this is fine. I mean, still lost money. We get some prestige at least. So that's alright, and we have peace again. And since we're at peace and we actually are no longer wounded, I want to quickly go on a pilgrimage. And I'll do a long one. Let's keep going to Ibuoku, is the place my ancestors have been going to. My glory is widely known, that's very nice. Also, money for you. You do not look happy. High chiefdom. Bunch of claims, but nothing really. 10 ducats. There you go. Life is cheap. You're even cheaper. Get out of here. So it feels like we're somewhat stabilizing here. I really don't like our lack of power. Levies went down again. I don't know why. We used to have 11,000. Did we have 11,000 at the start of the episode? I feel like that's the case. I mean, things happen. Wars happen. People move between realms and stuff. And I don't always understand when that is happening. We're actually losing a bunch of money. Oh, that's from reinforcing our troops, though. That should stop being a problem soon. We understand that now. Now, I don't think going to war while you're on a pilgrimage is a problem. Should at least have a look for another nice little nugget. How about Timbuktu? Timbuktu is 8 development. 8 and 5. Lots of holding space there. If we had the time, we wanted to play much longer than this achievement and actually build up these places, there could be a ginormous, powerful empire down here. As it stands, it's probably going to be the biggest thing we're going to have to do is going to be beat the Byzantines, which will be freaking annoying because there are no small pieces in Crusader Kings. You can't just say, okay, take these 2 things and take some stuff for 15 war score. I need the 100% or 90 if I have the perk before I can take anything. And that's no fun. But hey. More Byzantines over here right now. Why are they not breaking apart? It's what? 1000 AD. We have a ginormous Byzantine Empire. Is that historically remotely accurate? Feels like it's late for the Byzantines, but I don't quite know. I'll admit to my shame. What about this place here? 6 development. No. 8, 12. Steve. That's 9. Algier. Oh, that's the Byzantines. Yalala here is not bad. These 3 places are actually quite fine. They had to be in one duchy, maybe. No, 2 of them are in Tlemcen, though. Can we do any nice wars against you? Or your Liège? Oh, it's these people? Can beat them up, probably. But that's a lot of stuff, and I don't wanna. Yeah, we need a power base. We need a power base so we can beat these European neighbors. Mzab was garbage, right? I checked that. Yeah. For this place, also garbage. I just want like a nice little place I can conquer for not a lot of effort. You wouldn't mind taking the Kingdom of Guinea, but I don't think I have a good war on you. A bunch of people have claims, but nobody has a good amount of claims. I don't think a holy war is what we're in for right now. Running out of targets. Oh, hello, Timbuktu down there. This is 5 development. I'm not considering Guinea because I'm considering that we might just leave them alone. What with them being boring and all. They're not under control of my dynasty anymore, which I hate, but yeah. Okay, it's the end of the episode anyway. I'm gonna find myself another war somewhere in between episodes, I hope. And yes, we can always go back to doing real wars, but I'm still feeling coming up there, increasing that domain size. And maybe at some point actually having an army here, that would be quite nice. Would be quite nice. Quick check. What are you, 15? That's not grown up yet, is it? Is it? Probably not. Or it's not about grown-upness. He doesn't have an education trait, so I'm thinking she might be grown up. I mean, no, she's imprisoned. I think she's grown up, and I still can't... I still can't make her join my court. Why not? Let me know in the comments if you know why this lady does not have a recruitment button here. I'm sure there's a reason. Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you see, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and if you have anything at all to say to me, then that comment section, it would be a nice start, right? It's a place you can go and just talk. It's cool. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.